Hey guys, what's going on? And sorry it's so late. We went and saw Glass, and it was the bomb. We'll have a review for you later, a little later. But tonight I wanted to talk to you about this tonight's Speechless. It was about love, and it was mostly miss. We weren't into it a whole lot. Um, the part that JJ was making a movie, and he was trying to do Ray a favor by getting him with his female actress. She wasn't having Ray's to do Dorky, and so they went through several several incarnations of his character, and they were funny just because, just Ray, just being Ray, total work. Anyways, he eventually just played him essentially as Ray, and she wound up liking him. Now, I thought that she was gonna start getting with JJ because they were talking and she had seen his class project that he had done, and he was totally shocked that she had done it, that she had seen it. And so I thought they were making a connection and hopefully, I hope that turns into something. Not that I don't want Ray to be happy, but there's something to be said for JJ getting a girlfriend and an able-bodied girlfriend, because I've been there for that. It takes a strong person, a strong able-bodied person to be able to get with a grip, because there's always the limitations and working around things. You gotta think out of the box to make things happen, whether it's just hanging out or whatever, even sex. So, and the reason I know this is because with my first marriage, I was married to an able-bodied person for 2 years, and it was liberating, but at the same time, it was trying. It was a learning experience, and I'm glad I experienced it, even though it ended badly. It ended really badly, actually. And I wouldn't trade Joey for the world. She's been my princess for 18 and a half years, and I couldn't see myself without her. And that's the funny thing too, because we didn't think we would get with another crip. But going back to Speechless, the reason why I want this to work for JJ is because if she sees past his chair, then she is totally a keeper. If she can push him to be whatever he wants to be, which he wants to be a director, and he's got good ideas, then go for it. The nice thing about that is that Mike Fowler plays JJ. He really is into movies, so it's it's autobiographical for him, and at the same time, she can learn from him because of his position in life. and she can learn how to be. She can learn his strength, and maybe even get so what I'm looking for. He can teach her what real strength is, and she can carry that with her, whether the relationship pans out or not. So I related to that. There was another storyline, and it was Maya and Kenneth, and they were vying for a mutual friend's attention, because she was dating Kenneth behind Maya's back, and he's really good. They bring out the best in each other. And Maya, being Maya, she's self-centered and everything. She wanted to work. She actually wanted to be her center of attention, instead of actually seeing that that her friend and Kenneth were good for each other. On a different note, Dylan and the dad were trying to teach each other about not lying to each other and pushing sunshine up each other's ass, because apparently the dad had a band, and they sang cover songs and some original work, and of course the cover songs went over real well, and the original work, let's just say making a song just doesn't come naturally. You've got to put some work into it and know how to do composition and whatnot. So they did the band. She hooked him up with to do a gig at the school, and as long as they did their real stuff, then they were good. Hey guys, sorry about that. Ashley came in, so shall we get in bed? What I was saying was that Jimmy, that's the name I had a brain fart. He had his band, and he wanted to make Dylan proud of him, and so he acted he tried to be more than he was, and Dylan wanted to push him to be what he thought he was. Mm-hmm. And so she got him the gig with his school, and it kind of went over good, kind of went over bad, and ultimately they realized they weren't all that, and Dylan kind of told him that he really wasn't as good, and she was essentially pushing sunshine up his ass. And so they had an understanding of that. It was, like I said, it was kind of a miss for me, even though there was some, you could see where they wanted to go with it, but it wasn't as funny as they thought. It's one of those things that what reads well in the script on the paper is not always going to translate on screen. So I'm not giving up on the show. It's just more of just it's just I mean, you can't please everybody, so and so, but I'm gonna sign off from here, and we'll get back with you on the glass, on our thoughts on glass, and be good to each other, and love y'all.